Hey, welcome back. The Herd is coming up next here on FS1. Let's head over to Colin Cowherd. Hey, Colin, what's on the show this Friday?
Never really loved Mitchell Trubisky's game as an NFL quarterback, but he said something yesterday, and I'm on board the Mitch Trubisky train. James Harden, best offensive player ever. Really? Really? I'll push back on that coming up.
All right, Colin, thanks. Time for our final topic of the day. The playoffs get underway tomorrow when the Texans host the Colts. They split the season series, and both QBs played very well. Andrew Luck threw 6 touchdowns with 1 pick in the 2 games, while Deshaun Watson threw for over 600 yards against Indy this year. Shannon, who wins tomorrow?
I got the Colts. I love the way Andrew Luck's playing. And Skip, they have an offensive line that can protect them against that ferocious pass rush of the Houston Texans. Now, the right tackle's going to have his hand full dealing with J.J. Watt. But I love what they've done with the center and left guard and left tackle. They're first-round draft picks. So that's what they needed to do, protect Andrew Luck. He does a great job of getting the ball out of his hands. He also does a great job of protecting himself once he escapes the pocket. No more of that hero ball, Skip. He's trying to be a fullback, run over linebackers and things. So I think they're going to win this ball game. They're very good off in the red zone, 5th best. Texans have the 3rd worst red zone defense as far as giving up touchdowns. So I like the Colts to win this ball game. 24-23. Adam Vinatieri saved the day.
You got real conviction on that one, don't you? 24-23?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, okay. So, back on December 9th, Andrew Luck went into that same stadium he's going to play in, and he won that game 24-21. And right here, right now, I believe the Colts are the better and the hotter team than the Texans. The Texans consistently disappoint me on defense because it should be better than it plays, right? But I believe in Deshaun Watson. I believe he's going to outplay Andrew Luck this time and flip that script. I believe the Texans will win at home 24-21 just because when the money's on the table against St. Nick's defense at Clemson twice in a row, he threw for 400-plus yards. He's a big game, big playmaker. Deshaun Watson. I just believe in him more than I do Luck.
How many beat Jalen Hurts?
So?
He ain't beat Tua.
He beat St. Nick.
He ain't beat Tua.
He beat St.
He
Nick.
ain't beat old Tua.
Yeah.
Tua don't know what that feed tastes like. You think what that is?
And you realize you need Luck to win this game so that Baltimore can go up to Foxborough. Isn't that what you want? Or the Chargers?
I don't want
That is it for us. We'll be back Monday morning, 9:30 Eastern. So much more football to break down. The NFL playoffs are here, and the biggest game of the weekend is tomorrow night on Fox. Russell Wilson and the Seahawks head to Dallas to face Dak, Zeke, and the Cowboys. It all starts tomorrow, 7:30 Eastern on Fox and the Fox Sports app. So staying with that game, Cowboys are a 2-point favorite tomorrow night. Seattle beat Dallas 24-13 early in the season, and they were all over Dak Prescott in that game, causing 2 interceptions, sacking him 5 times. But Dallas was a near-perfect 7-1 at Jerry World this season. We are joined by Rob Parker. Rob, who you got for this one?
Skip, I will not disappoint you in this case. I am picking the Seattle Seahawks.
Good, thank you.
Yes, I'm
so
not piling on. I'm not buying into the fraudulent Dallas Cowboys. Fraudulent. Okay, they are. And I got Seattle 26-17. And I get all they're 7-1 at home. 5 of those wins, Shannon, came against losing teams. Okay, so there we are. And then let's do, for Dak to win you a playoff game, here's a franchise that has won 2 playoff games since 1995.
Well, don't hold that against
No, I'm just saying.
It's the Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys and what they do. Yes.
Just like their legacy is they just lose. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Lions have 1 playoff win since 1957.
Don't compare the Cowboys.
It's been bad. Okay, but for Dak to win win this playoff game, almost everything has to be perfect. Defense has to play really well, and then Ezekiel Elliott has to rush for over 100. You know, like you have to have everything work in order to win. And I'm saying this has not been the Dallas Cowboys as the season has ended. The last 3 games. Here's a guy who you haven't heard from, Amari Cooper, the last 3 games. Shannon, can I give you some numbers? My CWPFs in Dallas, close, warm, personal friends, they told me.
I don't think you needed them to tell you.
Yes, they helped me out.
Yeah.
4 catches, 27 and a half yards, and no touchdowns in the last 3 games.
You gave him a half a yard. Wow.
Okay?
Impressive.
Here we go. the last 3 games on defense, they've given up 3 of their top 5 yardage games.
True.
All right? And 2 of their top 6 in third down conversions.
Allowed.
Yep,
I agree.
Okay, so
Scary.
here's the defense of late, which hasn't been good. And they gave up the most points they've given up as well all year, 35 points.
Correct.
So the defense is not...
Eli Manning.
Right,
Yeah.
who's out on his way out. So the defense isn't playing well, and I will always take an experienced, proven quarterback who's won the big game, who's won big road games. And I know this isn't the same team that won the Super Bowl, but they are a viable, good team. And I just think too many things have to go right for Dallas to win it. And I don't trust number 4. He is a show me, Missouri show me quarterback. I will believe in Dak Prescott when Dak Prescott wins a playoff game and has to come up with the big throw at the end of the game.
He's only played one playoff.
I know.
Whose fault is that?
He threw for 303 touchdowns.
No. That was the day that he was Stat Padford. The game was out of reach, and then they were playing back, and all they did is give up.
He always tells me Dallas cannot come from behind.
They didn't come from behind. They didn't win the game.
Whoa.
Did they win the game, Skip?
21-3 down to 31 all.
Did they win the game, Skip?
31 all. Mason Crossbar won the game.
All I'm saying is
intergalactic field goals. Well, they were 56 and 51.
He came out, and that offense was bad. They couldn't do anything. And then when Green Bay took their foot off the gas and played prevent, as you do, right?
Kind of like Alabama Saturday night.
Yes. Skip, you know that. If Alabama wanted to play, it would have been 35-0.
Yeah, if they let Tua throw, it would have been 70-0 at halftime.
It would have been.
No, seriously.
So here we are.
I predicted that.
I'm not buying into the Cowboys until further notice, Skip Bayless. The Dallas Cowboys, you know how they always say the New York football giants?
Yep.
The Dallas Cowboys from here until they finally win a playoff game will be the Dallas fraudulent Cowboys.
Okay.
That's who they are.
So given the case you just made, why wouldn't he accept my bet of a case of Diet Mountain Dew straight up? I'm giving him the Seahawks straight up, and I'm taking the fraudulence. I'm taking the Dallas fraudulence. Well, you take every bet.
No, double or nothing, Mr. C bets.
I think you're down 3?
2.
You got a couple dinners.
2 dinners.
2 dinners? Okay. I don't do double or nothing. I'll do 1.
Why? Yeah, why?
Yeah. Well, why would you take 1 case straight up? See, he's
That's
afraid
you,
of the fraudulence. He's afraid the Dallas Cowboys are for real. You are. Well, if you were, you'd take that bet. It's so easy. I'm giving it to you on a silver platter. 1 case. I'll do 2 cases straight up right now. 2 cases. That's how much I believe in my team.
If you believe in so much, give me 3 points.
No.
Because when I believe in my team, I give up points. When I believe in my team,
okay,
that's what I do.
It's -2. Vegas gives the home team 3, so that means effectively Seattle is favored by a point. Why would I give you a point?
Why not?
You've got the decorated, trustable quarterback, right?
I trust.
I've got the guy who can't throw, says Rob Parker, and say a lot of guys.
Yeah.
By the way, the guy who has completed 66.1% of his passes through his first 3 years, which is the best completion percentage in the history of pro football.
I don't know if it's that.
The history of pro football.
61%, Skip?
Yeah, 66.
I don't know if he's been that high, Skip.
Yeah. Maybe it's 61%. 61.1.
Yeah.
But whatever it is, it's the record for anybody's first 3 years.
Yeah, but
he can't throw.
He
can't throw. Huh.
Stop.
He leads all of pro football over the last 3 years in game-winning drives, but I don't know how he did it. And I like my team, and I like my defense when it's motivated, when it has something to prove against a team it wants to get even with, and they need to get even with Seattle. Seattle's beaten them twice in a row, and they've been debacle defeats.
Shouldn't your offense have something to prove, too?
Yeah. Well, I told you what's going to happen. My quarterback will outplay that quarterback, and he is really good, but my quarterback has been quietly really good over the last 8 games. They have won 7 out of 8. Ooh, is that good?
If you don't mind me asking, what about your field goal kicker?
I don't love him.
I got on Seabass.
Brett the Fred.
I got on Seabass. And when he put that Stoley, he got a big old ball of Stoley. He put that in that left shoe.
He's good. He is good. He's also a little goofy.
That's what I'm
as long as he knocks it down, he can be goofy.
He got a little bit of that Stoley. That Stoley Naya.
Okay, so take the bet.
No.
You've got Seabass.
Yep.
He is really good. Has there ever been a kicker better than him? Seriously, on range?
A lot of them.
No.
Give me Vinatieri.
No. Well, you could.
Well, Adam Vinatieri
saved Tom Brady's career. Saved it.
Saved his
on numerous occasions.
This is about Dakota Prescott.
Well, it ain't gonna happen. It's about Russ.
And I like my team, I like my defense, and I love my quarterback, and I love my running back, and I really love my new receiver.
What happened to that video of you on Instagram throwing your Dak Prescott jersey
I undid it.
in the
You
garbage?
didn't see the next one that got like...
It's been a long time since that video,
The next one got like 100,000 hits where I went and fetched it out of the garbage.
What about
my
the
hat?
What about the one? When Andrew Luck made you take it to the dumpster?
They didn't need that game. I told
You see what
they
I'm saying?
nailed it.
Well, if that's the case, then why were you so upset that the defense gave up 178 yards?
I didn't like the way the defense played, but the offense was really good. I told you.
Yeah, but how you can be really good on offense and score 0
They
points?
took the ball and drove it. 10 plays, then 14 plays, then 15 plays.
Did they score?
Wait. Blocked field goal, dropped touchdown pass, uncalled pass interference that would have been a gift touchdown.
Hey, Rob, let me ask you a question.